Hey guys, what's up? It's Jamie. Do you guys remember me? I used to upload on this channel. I have had the most craziest school year. If you guys don't know, I'm a junior in high school, and at least in the US that is like the most critical year. You have your SATs, you have to worry about colleges and visits, and I've had to balance that with writing, and making videos has kind of just gone on the back burner. Plus, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I told you guys that I lost my SD card, and you can't really make videos without an SD card, so there's that. But anyway, that's enough for the excuses. But while I've been away, I've been interacting with you guys on Instagram and a little bit of Twitter, and of course on the comments on YouTube. And a lot of you have requested a ribbon collection tour. And now that I have found my SD card and I have some free time, I'm finally going to film it for you guys. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Since my purchase of Remy, which is my horse, as some of you may know, some of you may not, I have gotten the privilege to show a lot more than I have in the past. As a result of this, I have a lot of ribbons. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to brag. I know, like, everyone says this, but I just want to put it out there. Not trying to brag. I didn't want to go through every single ribbon that I've ever gotten because this video would be like 3 hours long. So I just picked all of my overall ribbons, you know, like champion and reserve, and a few ribbons that are special to me. Let's just get right into it. The first ribbon that I have is this champion ribbon. I think I was like maybe 10 or 11, and no, it wasn't for actual riding, it was for a costume contest, but you know, it's still a champion ribbon, and I was still really happy. Me and my friend went to horseback riding camp at the barn that I actually ride at now, but this was before I even rode. Like, I had never been on a horse before. And on Fridays they have a dress-up contest, and we dressed up this little pony as a unicorn, and we won the award for prettiest horse, I think. So because she was the prettiest, we got champion ribbons, and I was so happy. This is the second ribbon that I wanted to show you. It is a reserve champion ribbon, and for those of you that may not know, reserve champion is like a step down from champion. So you have overall champion, then you have overall reserve champion. And this was actually from my first away show. It was on a little white pony named Charm. Funny story, actually, I was supposed to do beginner rider, which is just 4 cross rails and just go around in a circle. But the beginner rider didn't fill, so my trainer just pushed me up into the beginner hunter without telling me. Well, she told me, but after she did it. And I went in and I did a little 2-foot course, my first time ever. And I guess it went okay because I got reserve champion, so that was cool. The next ribbon that I have is another reserve champion ribbon. This was with a horse named Drifter. If you guys don't know, I used to lease Drifter. I feel like I say that in a lot of my videos. But Drifter was the horse that I used to lease for I think a good 2 years, and I showed him a little bit. And this was the first like big ribbon that I won with him. We did beginner hunter, but I was actually expecting to do beginner hunter this time, and we did really well, and I got reserve champion, and it was amazing. I had a great time. The next ribbon that I have is from my very first horse show with Remy, who is my current horse now. You guys should know that. It is a reserve champion ribbon. It was just a schooling show at my barn. We're in a class with all ponies because the 2-foot equitation was really meant for little kids on ponies or people that hadn't been riding all that long. But because it was my first show, my trainer didn't want to just automatically throw me into the 2-6. So she put me in the 2-foot with all the ponies. Alright, this next ribbon that I have, a first place ribbon, and this was from my first away show with Remy. So I think it was at Baymar. I know some of you that watch are from Baymar, so shout out to your barn. At the start of the show, he like wasn't being good, and we got like last place in our first trip, and then like second to last place in our second trip, and then our third trip, I don't know, just like clicked, and we did it, and it was great, and we won first place out of I think 10 riders or something, so that was pretty cool. But then we didn't do well in our flat because I think I picked up the wrong league, so I didn't do well at the show except for one first place ribbon. But it's very special to me because my first place ribbon at an away show with Remy, so close to my heart. This next ribbon that I have is actually my first champion ribbon with Remy, and it was in the 2-6 Hunter division. It was called Low Hunter. I won this ribbon like last year in like July, I think. But the shows that I had done before this was a Sussex benefit horse show, which is like not like big, but like a lot of good riders go there. And it was out of 14 people, and I didn't place in any of my classes, so I mean I wasn't upset, but it was kind of a bummer. And then before that was Garden State Horse Show, and if you guys don't know what that is a huge horse show that tons of people come out for. It's an A-rated show, and I did the maiden equitation, which was 2-6, and it was out of I think like 60 riders or something, and I didn't place in any of my classes, which is like to be expected. To come off of 2 like losing streak shows and then to go to this show and win champion, it was just like a great like confidence booster, and it really made me happy, and I had a ton of fun at this show, and probably some of my favorite memories at a horse show are linked to this ribbon. The next ribbon that I wanted to show you guys was this reserve champion ribbon, and I got this really pretty trophy. It says the Ryan Filipowski Memorial Scholarship Fund Best Rider Award 2014. Okay, now let me explain to you what this Best Rider Award is. For $10, you could buy this little piece of yellow string, and then you tied the yellow string around your arm, and then you went around and did your division like as you normally would, got a lot of placings, but the judge judged people that had the little yellow string, and everyone else in different divisions that had the yellow string, so it was like everyone at the entire show that purchased this yellow string were also being judged for like this separate award, which is called the Best Rider Award. And I really don't know how the judge judged it. And there was also another one that was the Best Horse. You got a purple string, I think, and you put the purple string on like your ring. But I was really surprised that I won it, and we went back up and we picked it up, and I was like, what? So that was really cool. I was really proud of myself, and I was really proud of Remy. My next ribbon that I wanted to show you guys is this another champion ribbon. I am very proud of this ribbon because this wasn't just like a schooling show at my barn, it was like a real show. Like other barns trailered in to show at our barn, and again I showed in the 2-6 Low Hunter, and I actually had a clean sweep at this show, which means all first places, and it was awesome. I was so happy, and I was so proud of Remy because he was just like on point that day. Like he made no mistakes, he's perfect, which is rare because sometimes he has, you know, the sass, the attitude, but he was like in beast mode. He was ready to go, and this was the result, and I was really blown away and happy. These 3 ribbons that I won were actually part of a show series, and you actually got points for every ribbon that you won. And at the end of the series, they added up all the points, and they had an overall high point champion and an overall high point reserve champion. Because I did well in this particular show series, I won overall high point reserve champion for the Low Hunter division. And I got this really pretty neck ribbon. This is what it looks like. I actually have a picture of Remy wearing it. I got this ribbon at the awards dinner. There was dancing and food, and it was a party. It was fun. In addition to this, I also got a saddle pad. And it's nice and embroidered with 2014 year-end reserve champion. So that's pretty cool. I'm kind of scared. Like I've ridden in this once, but I washed it right after because I don't want to like ruin it. But I really like this saddle pad. It's from Smart Pack. Shout out to Smart Pack. This ribbon that I have to show you is a 7th place ribbon. And you guys are like, Jamie, you just showed me all your best ribbons. Why are you showing me your 7th place ribbon? But I actually won this ribbon at Garden State. And if you remember me describing Garden State earlier in this video, you probably don't because this video is really long. But it's a huge A-rated show. There are a ton of people in the division, and I did the pre-children's hunter. I think in one of the classes there were 66 people, so that's a lot of people. Out of those 66 people, I won a 7th place ribbon. I know some of you may be like, oh my god, like the 7th place, that's not good, but you know, to me it's good because there were 66 people in the division. All of the horses and all of the riders were amazing, and I was just happy to place in at least one of the classes. I actually also won a 9th place in another one of my classes. There were 3 of them. So one I didn't place, one I won a 7th, and one I won 9th place, but they were only giving ribbons out to 8th, so I don't actually have a ribbon for my 9th place, but you know, it's still nice to be mentioned.
Now I'll show you guys where I actually keep my ribbons. So I have all my ribbons strung up right above my desk, and the bottom row of ribbons are all the ribbons that I have won with the horses that I rode before I got Remy. And all the ribbons on the top are the ribbons that I've won with Remy. And I like to use the strings that you use to put on your show number to hang up the ribbons. And as you can see, not all the ribbons on my wall are champion ribbons like the ones in this video. I've had my fair share of bad days. Everyone has their bad days, and it's all basically just a learning experience. And I have my trophy and some show numbers that just are on display on my desk. And because I don't have any more space on my wall, I keep my 2 special ribbons on my door. I think I might try to find a place to hang them up, but for now, my Garden State ribbon just hangs out on my poster over here, and my year-end award just hangs out on my door, but I think I'm gonna move them pretty soon. Alright, so in this outro I decided to put some vintage show clips. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and a comment, and I'll be sure to respond. And make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. They're both at Born to Ride 37. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys!